Hey guys, Tiny 8-Bit Game Hunter. I'm doing a response video to Edt1138 about what are the top 3 games that have consumed or monopolized my video gaming time. And for those who know me, I don't like change. I grew up with something, I enjoy something, I stick with it. With that said, even though I have a bunch of games that I do play and enjoy, there's about maybe 5 or 10 games that I will go back to and just replay over and over. And no matter how old the game is or how many times I beat the game, the replay value on the game is so high I will no problem go back and play it again. With that said, let's get started. Number 1. Blue Max for the Atari A8GH's system. This is probably my first love when it comes to playing video games. I grew up with this back in the late 80s. I remember getting the system at the age of 4 back in '87. This was one of the first games that I grew up with and I love playing. And no matter how many times you play this game, the rank that you get you can always improve upon. The score you can always improve upon. And those reasons plus the very primitive but way beyond its time, the three-dimensional graphics with the southwest and northeast scrolling. Diagonal scrolling is very, very amazing and way beyond its time. One of my favorite games of all time, if not the favorite. So, now we move up a couple of years. Turning 9 years old, early 90s, I come up with my second favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Some of the best music you will ever find in an RPG game, in my opinion. Especially in the cartridge-based era of RPGs. And I understand a lot of people don't feel Final Fantasy Mystic Quest really holds up to the other Final Fantasies in the series. But I have always loved this game, and it's been one of my favorites since day one. And I just love the way they have the battle scenes where it's going from player to player. And it's set up in a way that it's very simple to follow. It's good for the younger kids to get involved in. And as I guess I'm always going to be a young kid, because just the way the game plays and the battle scenes go and the music just transports me back into a time that it actually relaxes me to play it. And working as an EMT in between calls when I'm not running a call, you'll see me with my portable Super Nintendo and you'll see this game plugged in there, and don't bother trying to talk to me or anything because you're going to be ignored more times than not. So that's my second game that is now consuming all my time, all my downtime in the EMS ambulance. The third game is Princess Rescue. Now I could have said Mario Bros. 3, I could have said Mario Bros. 1. I could have picked almost any of the Mario Bros. Games and say this is the other genre of games that really holds my interest and it's consuming my time. But I gotta say, whenever I'm home and I'm not on YouTube, I'm not on eBay or Craigslist looking for games, you can catch me playing either Blue Max, like I keep talking about, or you'll catch me playing Princess Rescue. And the reason why I have my Atari 2600 all set to go, and what could be better than playing legit Mario on the Atari 2600? I mean, we've all played it on the Super Nintendo, we've all played it on the Nintendo, but there's something about playing it on the Atari 2600, and in my opinion, this version definitely blows away playing the original Mario Brothers with the pipes and everything, because that stuff just pissed me off. I never enjoyed playing that version of Mario to begin with, but that's just my opinion. So, right there, those are the 3 games that have consumed my time, continue to consume my time, and overall just monopolize my game playing time. You have Blue Max, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and Princess Rescue. And I hope you enjoyed this this little video here, because it was fun to make, and it really got me thinking a little bit about how do I really spend my time, and perhaps I need to reevaluate it and get into some of the other games, because I don't know how many times I can play Blue Max and get shot down out of the air before I realize I am not the best airline pilot on the planet. So with that said, thanks again for this opportunity to respond to your video, and I look forward to your other Top 3 Tuesday videos to come.